Hi you guys, my name is Oshun the Great, and welcome to my beautiful channel. So I kind of wanted to make this video because I kind of understood that my race videos could be bringing up a lot of attention to a lot of my followers, especially if you didn't know that I was into like being a social warrior, social justice warrior, or anything like that, or a feminist or pro-black. I'm trying to incorporate that into my YouTube channel because I feel like I can do what the fuck I want, and I need to say these things to help my community and to help bring awareness to the world in general. Now, with that being said, as I was researching Malcolm X videos today, just to learn a little bit of knowledge about our society and how racial wars and racial tension works and how he thought and things like that, I came upon a video that was titled, "Do You Hate White People?" and it had him speaking upon it. And basically what he was saying is that, like, it's really an unfair question for people to ask. Because given the history of America and countries who treated Black people and people of color bad for a very, very, very long time, being America being built on the back and blood of slaves and Black people, it's really unfair to ask that because we are the most targeted race for hatred. So it's really unfair to just be like, oh, flip the script, like our pain is equivalent to the tears of another culture, or like just the very temporary stress of the other cultures for us speaking or talking about our situations or speaking our mind. With that being said, me personally, I do not hate white people, and I'm not going to use the excuse of like dating white men to be like that excuse, because we all know that just because you date interracially doesn't mean you're automatically like not prejudiced or not racist. But what I mean by that is when I talk about pro-black issues, or just expressing my issues as being a Black woman in America, this is some real shit. This is my perspective of the world. And to be honest, it's my job, my duty to bring awareness to those who want to know our stories, who go through the same things, and to spread awareness. Like, there's white people who watch my videos today and they're really genuinely listening to me because they need to know what it's like to be a Black person in America. Like, that's the only way we can try to start making amends or raising solutions or figuring out how to help each other and how to come together, is by listening to each other's stories. But that being said, I feel that it's unfair that a lot of, some white people try to belittle or quiet people of color in our race. Things that we get treated with racism all the time, or our stories. It's really unfair for them to quiet us in our situation, because things will never change, and you're really trying to put your perspective on the world onto someone else, which really doesn't go through the same perspective of life as you do because of your skin color. And a lot of times we don't like to acknowledge that, oh, our skin color could basically be giving us privileges. If you're white, I feel like it's a lot of guilt at times. So you want to make it seem like, oh, you don't have it that bad, or oh, Black people get treated like this, but it's not that bad anymore. Like, you don't know how bad it is because you're not Black, and you don't know how much it's changed because you're not on this side of the fence. If you had to experience racism on the daily, and racism is not a Black person expressing themselves of how a white person treated them. That is not racism. Racism is actively hating someone, killing them because of their skin color, having hate groups. Someone expressing themselves and their oppression is not racism. So let's get that right off the bat. So before people get it confused, it's not like I'm pointing fingers at all white people. That's not the case. But I do have experience with racism, being that we are in a race war with our life in America all the time, such as Childish Gambino touched on in his "This Is America." And you can blankly see that on how Black people are presented on media all the time, how the police shootings happen, and all of that. So no, I do not hate white people. I hate the shit that comes with history and the after effects and the stuff we still go through, that just so happens to be from some ignorant white people still. Some people, again, they choose to make themselves aware. They choose to be conscious of their efforts in the community. They choose to understand Black people. It is not necessarily Black people's jobs to understand white people. First and foremost is to love ourselves, is to uplift ourselves, because we have been beaten down for too long. And first and foremost, it is to understand our history, where we came from, how we can build it, how we can love each other, how we can raise our kids to be better. And then once we become healthy, and then once we are men and fix ourselves, then we can talk about equality. But until then, like, I can't get on the same plateau of like, oh, what about equality? Because the same thing with women rights or gay rights. Yes, it's making an effort forward, but something like race is taking a long time because we go stagnant and people don't want to improve. We get people like Trump in the office who don't want to improve. So, yeah, with that being said, that is my thoughts on if I hate white people. No, I do not, but I do hate this country and how it acts towards Black people, how we be dope, be unapologetically. Peace.